Hey everybody, today I'm going to be bringing you a review on the November Julep Maven box. Now, I know I'm terrible. I totally should have brought you guys this review so much sooner, and I'm so sorry about that. I know you guys forgive me, but I'm still sorry. Now, the little card that came with the box says that there's no place like home, and this was a home collection. I forgot what the actual name of the collection was. Please don't hate me. But I promise I'll Google that information. It'll be in the title, so you'll see it anyway. Now, they did give you many options this month. You could upgrade for like the $55 box, which I'm still kind of peeved that it's now $5 more. Or you could go for the $75 box. By the way, that's includes your $20 Maven price for the month, and I'll get into that for a second. But $75 is pretty steep for a monthly subscription box, in my opinion. Now, if you're unfamiliar about what Julep is, it's a monthly subscription where you get nail polish, usually 2 to 3 bottles of the Julep brand nail polish, which is for free, meaning it's much healthier for you, formaldehyde free, all those nasty chemicals. The formula varies, so some polishes are great, some not so great, but you get them every month and you could skip. You can gift your month to a friend, you can cancel, you can try the box for free, or you can upgrade, as I've said. You have tons of options. You're completely in control of your subscription. That's great. Well, I wish more companies would be like that so I could be in complete control. Anyway, let's talk about the shades. Now, the shades that they chose, there's tons of different finishes. We got a shimmer, we got a glitter, we got a holographic, got satin. Lots of heart, I feel, went into this collection, like when I look at it. And the lip glosses, there's some definite hits there. Now, I did have 2 add-ons, and I'm going to talk about those as well. So I'm going to go through each and every style profile, and I will show swatches throughout the video. So if you're wondering, but how did that box look, or how did that box look, you're going to find it here. Just be patient with me. So let's start with the Bombshell box. And the Bombshell box came with these 2 beautiful colors. Perfect for fall. Like, the pairing of these 2 was just so well done. We have Nick, which is a creamy red. Now, this kind of applied kind of jelly-like for me. Like, I feel like I could shear it out, put a layer of glitter, and put another layer on top for like a jelly sandwich, sort of. But it definitely was a pretty color. It kind of even red wine at times on my nails. You'll see in the swatches. And then also included was Brielle, and this is kind of like a bricky red, and I felt like they went really well together for the month of November. Like, just perfect November shades. Great November manicure, whether you want a vampy shade or you want something just a little bit brighter. But not still within that range. Then we have the Classic with a Twist, and I really, really liked this one. This would have been my favorite box if I chose an individual box. And the reason for that is we have this creamy Sheila, and this polish goes on in one swipe opacity. I loved that. I love when I can just do one swipe of something and I don't have to layer it and layer it and layer it, and I can get that full opaque look. I could just go, and that's it. I mean, of course, use your top coat, use your base coat, but if you are in a rush and you need to paint your nails really quickly, you can do it with Sheila. Now, Sheila is a little bit of a pink and red, I feel, but it's really pretty on the nails, and it reads more red than it does anything else. But then they included this beautiful shade called Cynthia, and it's a nude with holographic flecks inside, and I felt like this was so unique because it combines the beauty of a nude, especially if you have to wear nude shades for work, or you're whatever, you just like nude but you want some sparkle, but you don't want to put glitter on it because you feel you don't want to do glitter. You can get this one, and it's like the perfect nude. It's the perfect nude for the girl that wants to be flashy but can't. The next box we have is It Girl, and It Girl really has it's more winter than I feel fall. This reads December to me. I don't know why, but as soon as I start seeing less browns and reds and more blues and whites, I automatically start thinking December, winter. So yeah, winter, and the shade is called Winter, and it's a blued gray white, and it reads more blue once you get it on the nails, but when it's in the bottle you can't really tell. It looks just like a grayed white. But I really found this one creamy and flattering on the nail, but it looks best when paired with another shade. So I would say maybe use it as an accent nail, or paint all your nails and then maybe put a glitter on top or a shimmer on top, or maybe even a thin coat of Cynthia. I don't know. Then we have this beautiful like chocolate swirled metallic brown called Clo. And when you paint your nails with this, it's not streaky, but you definitely see those lines, those ribbons of the metallic swirl in it, if you know what I'm saying. And then we have Lola, which is a satin finish. This takes a little bit longer to dry than the other ones, but you're left with almost that semi-matte look on your nails. It really is a pretty, pretty winter shade. It's that deep, deep navy. If you don't want to go for black and you do like that sleek nail look, you're going to want to check out Lola. And then lastly, we have Boho Glam. And the two shades that we have there is Aisha and Alexandria. Now, Aisha is it's a reddened purple, kind of reminds me of Rebel, kind of reminds me of Private Party from MAC's Divine Night collection, like that lipstick. I feel like those two would pair really good. This nail polish with Rebel from MAC, this nail polish with Private Party from MAC Divine Nights. I feel like they would pair really good if you're doing the whole lipstick to nail. I don't even know if that's on trend anymore, but if you still like that, you know, this would go, those two would go good together, and I found this to apply very evenly, very nicely, good formula overall. The only ones I really had a problem with, Winter was opaque, but when I painted my pointer finger, it gave me a little bit of a problem. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then Alexandria is a cream white, and you can't go wrong with a cream white. You can pair it with anything. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you can add on colors if you don't want to get the whole collection. You just want your box, your monthly box for your monthly style profile. You just take a little quiz, and then you can add ones on that you like in addition to your colors that you received that month. So that's pretty cool. Now, I added on, technically one came in the box and another I just ordered separately, and I don't want to do separate reviews, so it's going to be here. So I chose Autumn. And it's a beautiful red, kind of like reddish copper glitter. It's not opaque at all. I was kind of hoping it was one of those like julep opaque glitters. It's really not. You need to layer this on so much just to get a full coverage. Then I also had gotten separately the Edith Stanford Edith polish for breast cancer awareness. Now this was free because if you get a box 3 months in a row, you get a nail polish on them, which is quite nice. Benefits on top of benefits. By the way, did I mention that every time you take a box or for a friend you get Jules to get free boxes? Julep is so giving. You have no idea. I love them. I really do. So it's pink and it has that beautiful almost like magenta reflection of shimmer. Now that doesn't really translate as well on the nails unless you're, you know, making sure that you're using a high shine top coat, then it becomes apparent, but otherwise I find it to be kind of dull when it's on the actual nail. You'll see in the nail swatches. Now, as for the lip products, it just doesn't end with Julep, does it? So let's talk about the 5 lip glosses that we got. Now, you may recall that Julep had lip glosses in the past, but these are 100% better in my opinion. Definitely similar color range, because I remember that they had the nude kind, a pink kind, a darker kind, a reddish kind. I don't recall if they had a red one, but I remember that they had similar colors to this. So I think that they just sat around. They're like, you know what? Let's reformulate the shades that we got and make it much better. Maybe add a few. So the packaging overall is just a simple square bottle. It has a little bit of a extra clear up there. I don't know why it's just made extra long, but you open it up and it has the doe foot applicator, but as you can tell, the doe foot applicator gets quite a lot of product at the tip, which is good because there's nothing I hate more than the little stopper inside, taking all the product off and then I'm putting it on and I'm pretty much rubbing off my lipstick. Has anybody else had that happen? I hate that. I hate doe foot applicators that rub off my lipstick instead of depositing lip gloss. You know, I don't want to have it oozing off my lip, but I want to be able to have a generous amount just on the tip that I can coat the whole bottom lip and not have to double dip. And then I get lipstick all inside the tube. It's gross. Anyway, so this shade is called Timeless. And as you can see, it's a pretty nude. Some of these are really opaque, some not so much. Now, you can't tell from the tube, but you can tell from the swatch maybe, that it has a little bit of micro shimmer in it and it reflects just slightly gold. So if you're next to someone who's wearing this, you might be able to see that beautiful gold reflection in their lips. By the way, these don't stain. They do bleed slightly and they do settle into fine lines slightly on your lips, but it's not as terrible as I've seen. Like, they're not the most awful gloss I've ever experienced. They're not too sticky. They're not, they have a pleasant kind of like confectionery scent. No real complaints. They're just gloss. They're not They're not the most amazing product ever. You layer them over lipstick and that's that. But some of these can be worn on their own and we'll talk about that. The next one is Charming. Sorry. Now this one pretty much can be worn on its own because it gives a nice tint, that mauve-y tint to the lips. But these kind of, the first two I would layer over liner or lipstick. Then we have Glowing. Now this also has a micro shimmer, but it's way more apparent. And it's that bubblegum pink. Now that one you pretty much have to wear over a liner or lipstick, unless you're looking for something extremely sheer. You're just looking for that hint of color. And then we have Daring, which is red, just a regular cream red. It has a tiny little bit of white shimmer in it, but it doesn't really read well on the lips. But this one you could probably wear on its own as well. But this one does settle into fine lines and on the lips. But the most notorious one is Posh. And it's a beautiful wine shade, and it looks like jelly on the tip. Now this one you can wear on its own, but I would say prime your lips with something. This way it doesn't settle into those fine lines. But you can definitely layer it up. Definitely maybe apply it over a liner, lipstick, but you can also wear it on its own because it's so dark. So they also included the Julep Blank Canvas Plumping Lip Primer. So if you were like, well, I don't have a lip primer, well now you do. This product, you click the bottom. This is the first time I'm using it, so bear with me. I didn't think it would require so many clickies. Oh, okay. We have product emerging like a snake. It's still coming. I stopped clicking a while ago. And I don't even mean that in a dirty way, but oh my god, okay, it's done now. So, this is going to prep your lips. This feels a little bit, I'm dropping everything. This feels a little bit, not greasy, but I'm not sure that this would hold any color, so don't use it to hold the color on your lips, but it will prevent the fine lines and wrinkles. It will prevent the gloss from settling into the fine lines. And it does make your lips, especially if you have more pigmented lips, it will help the color become more apparent and pop on your lips, which is always good. So do you subscribe to Julep? If you don't and you would like to try your first box for free, I will leave my link below with the promo code. Please get me some points and I'll get you a free box. So thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram. I hope you enjoyed the swatches, both live and picture form. I'm Recycled Stardust.